Good evening, race fans. Welcome into the TDRL Season 1 finale, the championship race that you've all been waiting to see. It is the 1 seed versus the 2 seed, Dip versus VS, for all the marbles, all the bragging rights, championship on the line. Got Art in the booth. Art, it all comes down to this.
Yeah, we saw what happened the first time these two teams met. VS has been on a rampage. They are looking to, get revenge, change the story. They don't want Dip going undefeated.
Absolutely. This is for the championship for Dip's undefeated season, all the bragging rights. And we are ready to rock and roll here tonight. You're just joining us. This is the culmination of a 10-week regular season with one playoff event. And let's quickly get you the stats. DNFs throughout the Rex throughout the regular season. Dip with 140 in first place. VS in second, 113. DNFs per team. Dip on the very bottom. Only 39 deaths, DNFs through the regular season. VS in a tie for second with 65 with the excellence. First place finishes. One of the one things that Dip doesn't lead in. They have 18. VS has 13. Dip is second in that category. VS in a tie for fourth. Derby damage. VS holds the edge in that. 40,430 gets them first. Dip in fourth with 36,530. For the 8-week regular season, it is Dip with an 8-0 record. VS with a 6-2 record. And it all comes down to this.
Didn't we do 9 weeks?
Did they not put the League 9 stats in there? I don't know. I guess it was 9. Yeah, we were 5-4, so 9.
Holy shit!
What? Wow. Oh, wow. Massively appreciated, Orca. Holy cow.
Yeah, Max won't cuss. I will. Jesus Christ.
Wow. That took the hype train all the way up to level 5. Goodness gracious. Thank you, sir.
Last race, let's add. Yeah, let's add, hopefully.
Yeah, we got him on the bare minimum that we possibly can do, so, but...
they're forced by Twitch.
Yeah, we can't get rid of them. But this is the culmination of an all-day event, a 9-week regular season. It is 9 weeks. I completely just read off the stats from the 8 weeks. But it's pretty similar. Dip and VS in the top 4 in all categories. But like Art said, during the regular season, right? This was the fight for the 1 seed. And Dip blew him away. Wasn't even remotely close. I mean, it was an absolute blowout. So VS, they're going to be hunting for revenge. Not only to avenge the regular season loss, but this is the championship. I mean, you don't really have a choice. This is for all the marbles.
Cheesy bumped us over level 5. We're now halfway through level 6. Man, give it another 5. We are vibing. This is a great time.
The vibes are excellent here tonight. TDRL, a combination of a lot of hard work between the admin team and team captains and all the drivers. And it's just a great event. Pleasure to everyone putting it on, having a lot of fun. A lot of good battles, friendships made. So it's the culmination of a lot of hard work. And let me see. I'm trying to find the score. What was the score? That was week 8. Let's see, race results. Week 8 versus Dip. I'm gonna go way up here. I'm trying to see something. I want to see the last matchup. All right.
Got time. They're still trying to figure out sits right now.
All right. That's the week 9. Week 8 would be 309. 112 in favor of Dip, so it was a shellacking. VS got blanked in 2 out of the 4 events, and they only had 2 finishers in the second race. So VS looking to overcome it. You'd say they're an underdog for sure.
I mean, their performance tonight has not been that of an underdog.
No,
but
they smoked
versus
us.
Dip.
Yeah. They absolutely smoked us, but Dip is their kryptonite. Looks like we'll have a 9v9 on our hands. M2 gonna sit for VS. They brought some extras, so he'll be the eye in the sky, trying to give out information to VS. And Be a very important first race here at Pine Hills. Here we go. I think an ad had just played right before that, so I'll just let it manually count down.
Yeah, I wasn't able to stop that.
All right, but here we go. Championship underway. And it's a lot of dip up at the front. Dirt going to take an early lead. And what happens down here into turn number 1? Turtle slow, big impact. VS trying to send a message right from the early going.
Turtle slowed down almost 2 bars.
Hoodlum turned around. That's going to be one of their fast drivers, but he is now in dead last.
He's got half health. Ooh, boy.
Oh, man. So Dip making a statement to the dominant proctologist. Oh, and that Dip picking up right where they left off. And Fist looking for more. How did he not get damage dealt there? But Loden delivering a shot to the Rat. That's Wardigger on Wardigger crime. It's Dip 1-2, then the Hat Critic. As we head into the hairpin for the first time, big hits being laid out for a couple of drivers. Hoodlum trying to get back into the mix. Fist with a nice hit. Theory Fox down the hill. Thanks for coming. 7 laps here. It's going to go by quick. Killer leads lap number 1.
It's going to be a long 8 seconds for Theory Fox. He's likely going to be waiting for the leaders or going backwards.
Yeah, last corner. It's a lot of high-speed corners. Balling like stalling with a big hit on Fat Cat. Going to get him turned around, but he is under pressure from Dirt, 4, and Fist on the front stretch.
And they're just holding up into the first. Yeah, he does not want to get railed in the first corner.
He's just going to slam on the brakes, but he might end up anyways. Oh, the Rat going for a huge hit. Theory Fox.
Oh, no, Fox!
You can't be doing that. I mean...
Full whiff, brother. Full whiff.
He literally wasn't moving the first deciding moment of this championship race. That could have been a Dip dead. But Killer and Turtle Slow continue to lead. Big gap to Hat Critic, B-Wax, and the Super Raptor, same team. So all the actions in the second half of this pack, the midfield. Who's going to die? Who's going to pick up some valuable points for their team? Fat Cat, pretty low. Theory Fox trying to make up for it, and he'll do so. The Rat, not able to follow him up because Theory Fox sent him out of the park. The Rat is waiting on him. I would have taken the spot there for free. And now Raven Striker is in a little bit of trouble as he's got Fist, Loden, and 4 all over the back bumper here as he heads into turn number 1. And that's going to be a 2-for-1.
Oh, and he's gone.
Oh, Raven.
Fist lost half health thanks to Ballin, but Raven dead.
Ballin trying to come in and save his teammate, and he destroys Fist, but Raven absolutely annihilated. As Fat Cat is under a lot of pressure now. VS trying to turn the tides on him. He's got 2 very heavy-weighted cars behind him into turn number 1. And they're going to get an equalizer. Destroyed him into turn number 1. Honestly, a little bit of overkill there.
I do want to say,
it's
VS
1-1.
was 2nd to 7th, and they are 3rd to 7th. They now have 2nd and 4th to 7th.
They are controlling that midfield. Yeah. Turtle Slow now leading. He's got a decent lead over Hat Critic, but it could be very easily changed. So we head down low. Theory Fox leading this next group here, not for position. B-Wax under a lot of pressure from Killer. Fox going to try and hold him up.
Got like 6.
This could be very... Oh, and there he goes. Nice hit there.
1, but you're blocking your teammates. You got to get that thing around.
Oh, but now he's getting held up massively through the barriers. Another hit there. He's lost about 2 bars during this exchange. Very nice teamwork there from VS, and it's going to bring the rest of them right into
Bob
it.
And Dirt into it.
Yeah, Dirt really hasn't been a factor in this race so far. Haven't seen a whole lot of him, surprisingly. Down in 9th, just kind of racing. A lot here on the front stretch as we work lap number 5.
This first corner is going to be interesting with Killer, Jim Bob, and Dirt.
Yeah. Dominant Proctologist slams on the brakes. Might have not been the right move. Dirt trying to make up for it. Swing and a miss.
Dirt got lucky there. He would manage to only take a little bit of damage there.
But it's not looking good for the Dominant Proctologist. Not looking good for the Rat, a bar and a half. He's going to have to go hide. He is in the points, but he's got a convoy chasing him.
Devil Shadows is on the hunt.
So Dominant Proctologist running the other layout. We'll see if he can hang on. 4 looking like he's going to go backwards. Dip is in a fight. Hat Critic, good dodge there. Needed it in second. Hoodlum coming down the hill. He's going to meet 4 at an awkward angle. Oh, and he unloads onto BUX. Over 2 bars of damage there. BUX, though, has a nice lead on Jim Bob, so he'll try and dispatch 4, and I think he'll be able to pull him down this front straightaway. Maybe.
The dominant proctologist is out here running loops.
Ooh.
Devil Shadow's almost lost a bar trying to chase him.
He is
fell down the
desperately
hill.
trying to get him. We're working lap 6 here, guys. We're running out of time. BUX losing out to Jim Bob. Oh, the rat tried to get 4 off of his tail, but now BUX should be able to pull away. He needs to because he's got 4 and Killer behind him.
Ooh, Theory Fox now dealing with Loden. That's not a fun one.
Fist is low. Yep. Theory Fox is low. The rat going to be dead here in mere moments. Turtle Slow starts the last lap. 2 dead for VS.
They still have a strong midfield.
Yeah, it's
second, third, and fourth, and sixth.
Yeah, so it's not all lost. They're holding their own right now, doing the best that they can. We got 2 wild tracks coming up after this, so this is a really good result. 4 going to work over here. This is on...
Ooh, Devil's turning around and go backwards.
Critic. That's the second place driver.
Devil's going to get Ballin here. He's going to have, teammates, Loden.
Ballin unloaded there by Loden. There's going to be a battle here between 2 heavyweights. Turtle comfortably in the lead. Hoodlum now in second. There's very little chance that Dip doesn't win this race. I think they've conceded that. Turtle working lap number 7 here. The dominant proctologist, he is in 15th. He's scoring 2 points. Could be 2 huge points for his team. Turtle Slow will earn victory. Dominant out in front. Here we come down the hill for the final time. A lot of VS, though. That's what they're going to want to see. Devil Shadow. If I'm the Hack Critic, I don't want to be in that situation. You just never know. That's the worst possible way to get stuck. He could... Oh, he got going the right way, though. He very easily could have had that train ran on him and been dead. Getting parked on the front stretch, that's not where you want to be. The top 5 have finished. Killer comfortable. BUX comfortable. Theory Fox here right at the death. 4 is doing absolutely everything he knows how to do. And he has got...
Devil Shadow's coming backwards. Oh, Devil's... Oh! Theory Fox, turn your car! Turn your car!
Oh, no! We've had... Oh, wait! Wait! Dirt hit the VS bot into him! He killed Devil's Shadow! That's all dirt. That's classic dirt. So it's 2-2. The dominant proctologist, he's going to hold on now for 14th. 3 seconds left. Theory Fox holds on. And we got a ball game. Holy cow. Potentially a race-defining moment. Man, let's look at the points here. After race number 1, they had 14, I believe. Is it?
I'm not doing points. So hopefully they are.
I didn't take the screenshot. Is it 13? Because I'm pretty sure
That's 14.
they got 13 right now. What do they got going on here? Because sworn that proctologist was 14th, but yeah, Devils. That's hard luck right there. It happens when you team with Dirt, though. I'm just saying, not surprising there. So here we go. I think it was... Hang on, let me just go check this.
Theory Fox, turn your...
So it's 14. So they're there we go. They fixed the points finally. They're trying to assign points that weren't there, but they have officially gotten it ready, and it is 70-70.
Wow.
70-70 after the first race. $70-70, and it literally cannot be any closer. VS has absolutely come out of the gate swinging, and it looks like M2 is in. BUX is out for the second race at Rosenheim. A lot of hard hits will be here as well. And we are in for an instant classic.
Yeah, I'm so glad that VS has, got it figured out. kind of sad that they got it figured out and decided to, bend us over. But
But yeah, we're all ready now. We're into it, so I can go ahead and ready up. And we're ready to go. Rosenheim Raceway, main circuit, reverse 8 laps, 8-second delay. Redo media. And Dirt is probably kicking himself. 2 points when it's this close. Brutal. He fed him some of his cooking. That's very obvious what happened there. But here we go. Off into turn number 1. The pretty quick
there's
chicane.
a lot of blue up front.
It's all happening instantly.
Ooh,
Fat
out.
Cat!
Fat Cat.
Hat Critic following up. The Rat! Under half health nearly for Fat Cat. He wonders what the heck just happened. I didn't even get to start.
And he's stuck.
Yeah, he is way back in last as we head through the high-speed chicane for the first time. Ballin going to bounce off the wall. M2. Dirt flipping wildly. 2 bars gone for Dirt. Make it 3. VS. Absolutely.
And he's going to have people coming up. Theory Fox coming.
Yeah, he's off the track now. That he'll be okay. Plenty. Every corner just leads into another opportunity to get lit up. Loading under some pressure. Fist. Great hit there.
Oh.
He's over everybody. Instantly resets. Killed a crowd of innocent people. But that's actually, I mean, he wrecked him and got instant reset. That's beautiful from Fist.
Yeah, if he hit anything else, he was probably
But look at this right now. Killer's leading. That's great. VS 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. VS in control right now. Loading out of the points. The Rat out of the points. So 1 each. Theory Fox lit up on the front stretch. Fat Cat near death. And he's one
Fat
hit.
Cat's, yeah, half a bar.
And here comes Theory Fox. The Rat should probably hold him up. If he can. Fat Cat is in the points right now. 1 single point. And Theory Fox going to stop the chase for now.
Lone's going backwards.
I think they kind of have to right now. They got a lot of VS to break up at the front of this field. Turtle Slow under some pressure right now.
Loading the Rat head on. Fat Cat having a
Oh, there goes Raven Striker. Nice hit on Devil's Shadow. Fat Cat is dead from the reset. First man down. He never really got going, if I'm being honest. But here we go through the high-speed chicane. Loading. A little bit stuck, and now we're getting spread out. Turtle Slow under a lot of pressure here in turn number 1. Turtle Slow now dead. Dirt under half HP. The Rat and the War Digger got plenty of health. 3 Foxes on 2 bars. Hoodlum chasing after Killer. Hasn't been touched yet. Loading trying to fix that.
I'm trying to go back and forth. Because, like, we've got Theory Fox in front of Killer. He is known for, slowing people down, getting them held up.
And into the last corner. 4 scene off track. The Rat off track.
Dirt has a bar and a
Here
half.
comes Ballin. He thought about it, then second guessed, potentially. Hoodlum closing in.
Proctologist low on health. They've got 4 guys surrounding.
Oh, 4 is up and over. Spinning like a top. Hoodlum lets Dirt go by. Self-preservation. Maybe not. The Rat gets nailed against some giant soda sponsor. Theory Fox now under some pressure. He might very well be the first fatality for VS, but he's done a heck of a lot before this. And he's got Dirt and Loading behind him. Offer to turn number 1. Dirt.
Theory Fox. Oh, you
he's
can't
going
be taking
for
it like that.
Loading taken out by Raven Striker. No one able to follow up on Fox. And it's Killer from Hoodlum, from Hat Critic, from Super Raptors. So
Ooh, Fist on Raven Striker takes a bar.
Jim Bob under some pressure. Loading, facing the wrong way. M2 coming to the aid of his teammate. That's great team play right there. Dirt is now dead.
Ooh.
Dominant Proctologist is hiding, trying to secure some points for his team. Nobody dead for VS yet. They're all hanging on very nicely. Devil's Shadow.
Yeah, Theory's still very low.
Oh, Devil's Shadow going to be under a lot of pressure here. Theory Fox going for blood. That's a great hit. And it didn't cost him anything.
I mean, it might cost him his life if Devils can keep up. Fist is right there as well.
For trying to do the heavy lifting that we know he can. And he's not able to get Theory. He's actually going to pull out in front of his teammates, and it's a whole kerfuffle.
If Theory doesn't pull off here, I think it is over.
Yeah. Oh!
Oh, Devils also took a lot of damage from that.
Devils immediately trying to pull off the racetrack. Here comes Raven Striker. He'll do so. And he'll live for now. Maybe not. Ballin going after him. And here comes Killer. That Ballin in a precarious situation through a high-speed section. Oh, nice juke there. First VS, though, is Theory Fox that has been wrecked out of this race. Loading low in the War Digger. Yeah. 4.
Ooh, forcing on his side.
Killer has to take evasive action. Ballin like Stalin.
Ooh.
I think that could have been a hit you could have justified trying to get 4 out of this race. M2!
Oh, but Ballin. Ooh, he missed Devils.
All right. They're going to have to work together here to get Devils out of the way. As a matter of fact, it might be Ballin out of the way. He's going to try and drive into the crowd of people. 14 left. Proctologist out of action. For the meantime, Devil Shadow has to hang on. He's getting 10th place points right now. Killer comfortably in this lead, though, by literally over half a lap. My goodness. Or at least the entire back straightaway. Raven Striker is going to get caught here if he's not careful. And look at all these guys. Now we're going hunting.
Ballin's pulling out on the track right in front of Jim Bob and Mr. Fist. Ballin is gone.
Don't know.
Like, he should have stayed behind the barrier. He had.
I think like if you're Hoodlum, you have such a big lead. Turn around and go get Devils. Somebody go get Devils. We've seen definitely. I mean, he's got so much health, or you're gonna have somebody got to slow him down.
I mean, the Rat's going backwards.
He's getting 9th place points right now.
Rat got Jim Bob.
They're fighting off here in the forest. Devil Shadow hanging on.
Back on
what
track.
In the world happened here? Who is that? It's not... What?
What?
What car? Whose car was that? Okay. Oh, that was the AI. Finished the race. Killer had won. Hoodlum won. Second place, the Rat. Swing and a miss. Loden is incredibly low. Devil Shadow
M2 is almost dead. Fist is going to come finish it off M2. M2 is dead.
Right at the death. And they're not going to be able to clean up on Devils or Loden. 2 seconds.
They're trying to put the Rat
Devils
on the couch,
is almost dead. Ooh, that was hectic. But only 12 finishers. VS got to feel good about that race, though. They got 2, 3, 4. And they kept pace. 3 VS dead, 3 Dip dead. They're keeping pace. They are in this.
It's going to be a close one.
Absolutely.
And the dominant proctologist getting points. That's what you asked for. Don't die.
Huge result.
If we could have just not died for all of those races.
Here we go. Points are being tallied right now. I'm very glad I don't have to handle it for the championship race. VS very well let that slip through their hands right at the end.
Yeah, M2 dying there, literally trying to get to the line.
Yeah. And not at Devils. Literally 1 HP. Loading half of a bar. But it's looking good right now for VS. They're keeping it right in the mix. 12 finishers. Points are official. 138 to 135. VS won that race 68 to 65. It is a 3-point gap. Three points. As we head to the... We didn't get Motor City. We didn't get a whole lot of fan favorites. But in the finals, we got Kill Street. And it's going to be... It could very well be the decider here. We'll see if somebody gets wiped. Tell your friends, get them in here. This could be the moment that we see a 9-0 wipe one way or the other, or a 7-1, any combination that leads to destruction. But VS hanging in there. They've already scored more points than they did in the regular season. 4 races in 2. So it took them 2 races to already beat their points total. And here we go. They're right into it. They know.
Going right, yeah.
Here we go. We got dominated by an all-backwards strategy. I don't think they need to resort to it.
Although they're not going.
There's a lot of waiting on the start line. Fat Cat out to an early lead. As they head to the 90-degree right corner. M2 under a lot of pressure. Hoodlum trying to come to the aid, but he'll take the positions.
Ooh, 4 already down a bar and a half and rolling.
I have to say, though, VS, they took a lot of damage from their front runners right at the start. So, BWAX down already.
4 is still rolling.
Oh, what a hit on Killer from Stalin! Turtle Slow also down half a bar. It's all happening right here, right now. First lap, BWAX shoved wide.
Jim Bob lost a bar and a half. Fat Cat's down a half health. Turtle Slow is down below half health. Turtle Slow has a dead. He's dead.
Didn't even make it a lap. Balling up on his side. VS responding immediately. Hoodlum in the lead. He's got the clean air. He's got the track position. But he's got 3 Dip behind him. So Dip trying to do the reverse of what VS did to them. Dominate the midfield. And 4's coming backwards. I believe. Or he's just held up somewhere.
He's in a sandwich with Hat Critic and Loden.
But Hoodlum, huge
Hat Critic's
gap.
in a bad space right now.
Fat Cat, Jim Bob. What are they going to do? Hoodlum's waiting. Hoodlum is waiting. Nice hit there from Dirt. M2!
Oh, Fat Cat was up in the air so long
Fury
he couldn't get a
Fox!
shot on him.
And there he goes. How did they not kill him? Super Raptor, how did you not finish him off?
Oh, he backed up and wanted to go for it.
But a huge collision. The Rat. Oh, just barely mistimed it. But now Jim Bob is leading this thing. Dirt in a bad situation right now.
I mean, he's got Killer, but there's a lot of VS surrounding him.
Jim Bob comfortably in the lead now. Here we go. Final couple of corners.
Raven Striker's low.
And Loden into Dirt. Theory Fox into Loden. Hoodlum, though, 1 bar.
BWAX is low.
Hoodlum has to keep racing. And then in the hopes that he just might sneak through undetected. He's getting great points.
Fat Cat died.
For Dip. That's 2 dead for Dip.
But VS also has a bunch of cars super low.
Yep, there goes BWAX. Hoodlum is definitely on the chopping block. That is Fist shoving off M2.
M2 just got knocked over the barrier. 4's dead.
And how often have we seen that? Fist.
There's a Raven Striker.
So it is all just coming apart. Who's going to hang on in these last half of the lap? Hoodlum, you almost think has to stay alive. But I don't think he can. He's coming up on some dirt, Ed, Dip, and, yeah. M2 under a lot of pressures. We head into the hairpin. Devil's Shadow, they needed to focus on him. They got 3v1. They could have taken a left and trapped them. And he'll just come to a complete dead stop. He'll lose out on some spots, potentially.
I thought he would try and go backwards, but...
And look at this, though. Dip 10th, 11th, and 12th. It is 3 VS for 3 Dip, so VS doing what they need to do. But Dip also 1, 2, 3. So VS is in an absolute sandwich right now.
We've got Hoodlum chasing down Mr. Fist chasing down Hoodlum.
Oh, he's going to take a left here. He has to. Hoodlum's going to try and wait, but he's in a really, really bad spot. Loden also going for him. That's all she wrote for Hoodlum. That's huge for Dip. They got the top 3. They have a man advantage.
Ballin is low right in front of Mr. Fist. And Dirt. Oh, Ballin's about to get taken.
No. He's fine for now. M2. Oh, it's unraveling. Loden laying the wood on M2, but here comes Super Raptor. Here comes the Rat. Can they get another kill?
Come on, Theory. Come on, Theory. Oh!
All right, you're working on him. You got
to finish him off.
You got to finish him off. Ballin like Stalin, though, loses another bar and a half on Devil's Shadow, who's a bar and a half as well. Who can get these critical kills?
M2 is dead. Hoodlum's dead.
Theory Fox is going to have to
Loden's going backwards.
Theory Fox, it all falls on his shoulders as the hearse driver. So much health. They got to be like, hey, these are our targets. Loden, Fist.
Oh, Super Raptor's dead. It's down to Ballin. It's down to the Rat. It's down to Theory Fox.
And it is now they're hunting.
It's going to be a clean sweep.
Loden is very close to dead. Killer down to a bar. Fist is very low. The Rat is 1 HP. Dip has taken control. The Rat 1 HP. And you look, it's Theory Fox. It is just Theory Fox that can dish out these hits, but he's got 3 Dip behind him. Here comes Dirt to try and finish off Ballin. You got to try and kill Loden if you can to just the Rat. I mean, you can't take these hits.
They're gonna have to get trades.
There's 3 VS to 5 dip.
Ooh, that's loading down. Ballin still has health. He could potentially use it to take out Fist if he could get a running shot at him. Fist is going backwards. They're chasing him up the hill.
Theory Fox, you got to be on the horn saying, hey, we got a guy coming up that's very low.
Oh, he reset. Good reset.
There, can he get Fist? Oh, he's got to try.
Ooh, Killer's low. Fist is low. Theory could get this. It could be Theory and Dirt.
It really could be Theory, the hero. Fist coming in. Don't get yourself killed, though. You gotta have to be very careful here. You almost want to leave him alone because look at this health. Ballin.
Oh, Dirt's going backwards. He's hunting Ballin.
Yeah, I don't think Ballin is in a world of hurt right now.
Ballin, you need to use your health to take out the rat. Or wait, not the rat. The rat. They need to use their health.
Yeah, like it's so unfortunate because Theory Fox. I mean, he could try to reset maybe. I mean, he's got to try. He's got
to get Killer. He's got to get these two. He has to get both of them. Like, these two have to die.
Ballin is coming, being pursued. Can they help out in any way?
No. There's the reset.
All right, now he's hunting them. That's what he needed.
Dirt's looking for Ballin.
Jim Bob
is going to get Ballin. Ballin's dead.
All right, Theory Fox can get one here. He's going to...
He could get both.
No,
oh, no.
Nobody. He gets Killer huge. Fist! All right.
Fist playing a dangerous game.
He is a very dangerous game. You kind of almost have to trade this, though. You have to.
Yes, one of you has to take him out.
Oh, here somebody... Actually,
go for it.
If you get Fist...
Go for it.
If you get him...
Yeah!
Huge! 2 VS to 2 dip.
All right, Rat, just stay alive. The only time in my life I've ever wanted
it's
to
just
live.
Dirt. It's just Dirt. They have to stay away from Dirt. This is it. Dirt's going to have to try and do something big here. Jim Bob has finished the race. 35 seconds and counting. VS brought it back, but they're in the worst part of the track. They need to get through. They need to leave. They just...
No, you cannot sit here. You cannot sit here.
No.
No. Theory.
Actually, it's our... Oh, Rat needs to... Good reset. Theory Fox just needs to leave. Theory Fox is safe. 14 seconds. Dirt. You need to get the... Oh, Rat, this could be...
He's resetting. I think he's resetting.
Not enough time. Dead.
Oh, Rat. Coo. It makes it possible. It is still possible.
He needed to get out of there. He just was stationary. He was just counting on the 8-second reset. He should have just ran off to the right when Dirt was chasing after Fist for a second. All you had to do was take a quick right. 170 to 155 points were very easy. VS did not get fourth. Had they got fourth, had they would have held on, they would have been 2 points behind. Now they're 15 into the Demolition Derby. Yeah, I mean, Koo had to just...
he had to do... He could not be stationary.
Fist was on like 5. You can make an argument for Fist sitting there, but you can't stay stationary. You're literally 1 health. You had to just get out of there once you had that reset. He played the reset perfectly, and then he still stayed there in the same area. And Dirt had to just tap him one time, and that was it. But here we go. It is 170 to 155. Dip. Trying to go undefeated. 9 weeks regular season. They dispatched Nosotros Chicharrones in the quarterfinals, 335 to 228. They dispatched the Excellence in the semifinals, 279 to 241. And now they have the lead into the final Demolition Derby. Last man standing.
They just need to do what
they took the lead.
Rarely any team can do.
They took the lead on the final race. And can they hold it? 15 points.
Ready up.
Here we go. It's going to be very close one way or the other. And we are ready to rock and roll. Final race of TDRL Season 1. And we're off. Orsine taking a tiny bit there. Hat Critic in a really bad spot. Already lost a bar. You're going to look for your War Diggers, your Grand Dukes. to get some
We
good
got
hits.
Raven Striker upside down.
Boy.
He's down 2 bars.
You can even have the Rapper is really low. I think Dip is immediately teeing off on these guys. But they got 4 stuck upside down. Theory Fox now stuck in the corner. I think Dip
4's down below half health.
Raven.
B-Wax just getting teed off on.
Dip definitely has the advantage. Hat Critic stuck. Fat Cat getting put into the corner. Super Raptor low. Hoodlum almost half health. Ballin' like Stalin flipping.
Rolling. B-Wax is dead here. Oh, he's not. I thought he was
into the
gone.
corner. Jim Bob. Can they get that first kill? Who's going to die first? Crucial. It was a VS. Turtle Slow flipping wildly. The Rat coming in. Big collisions all over the place. Killer low. 4 Scene is dead. Super Raptor dead. Hoodlum.
Dominant Proctologist has their War Digger. No, you got to hold him in that corner, buddy. You can't let him go.
Fat Cat below half. Dominant Proctologist below half. Raven Striker just trying to survive if he can.
Raven Striker and Hoodlum are almost dead. They have less than a bar.
Turtle Slow nearly dead.
Oh.
Raven Striker.
There's Hoodlum. There's
Critic,
Raven.
Yeah, Ballin very low. Theory Fox stuck up.
I think they're getting the couch out.
They're getting the couch ready. There goes Theory Fox. There goes Ballin. There goes the Rat.
There goes Ballin, and we're down to the Dominant Proctologist.
Here we
Are they going to do it?
Yep, they're going to do it. You know Dirt's trying to ruin it. And this is it. Fist kills him off. A little bit quicker than I would have expected. Dip.
Usually they play with their food.
Dip. Dominant. Undefeated. 9-0 in the regular season. They dispatched Nosotros, the Excellence, and Vintage Syndicate for a 12-0 overall season. Completely dominant. Well-deserved. VS gave them everything they could handle, but Dip in the demo derby is an undefeated combination.
Yeah, it was just pure domination. We know what they like to do to people.
But, I mean, you just saw it instantly. You just look around and you're like, well, who has the health? And it's just, they're all on, VS was, all under a bar. Fist did absolute carnage, as did Devil. Shadow. Those are the only guys
with monster.
Yeah.
Holy.
I mean, look at that. The VS, 110 points out of your Road Cutter, 110 points out of the Wild King. 4 Scene in 17th. You don't see that a whole lot. But just dominant in the clutch. And Dip reigns supreme over TDRL. Season 1 final score here will be released in just a moment. They took it all the way to the end, but you just got to know that Dip's just going to take it up that last little bit.
Now, there's a reason they went undefeated on the season. They are, the favorites for dang near everything.
Yeah, and I don't even... It's good that them not losing that last-second car on Kill Street didn't matter. Dip, yeah. It did not matter.
Dip whipped it out there at the end.
Yeah, they just fully went to it. It was over instantly. Final score in the demo, 104-39. Final score this season for your championship, 274 for Dip, 194 for Vintage Syndicate. 274 to 194. Dip on top. Dip are the champions.
Man said Dip on top.
Well, we gotta give it to them.
They can't steal. That was our thing, even if we didn't win.
Yeah, well, somebody had to say it. But what a final! Very obviously the best 2 teams all season.
Yeah, glad we got because this is what we expected. We picked Dip versus VS early in the season. We wanted to see it. We thought they were 2 best teams, obviously, and VS got blown out. They came back in the finals, had better tracks, and put on a good show. I'm so glad we got to bring a good finals for y'all. Yeah,
they delivered. We called it. And like you said, from that first regular season matchup, where it was a 180-point, almost 200-point blowout for Dip, you're like, can VS compete? Can they get in there? They absolutely could. They were there to the very bitter end. They competed. They deserved to be here. Yeah, that was a great show. And can't wait for season 2. Appreciate everybody being here throughout the season. Thank you to Four for reorganizing this. Thank you to the team captains, the admins, all the racers that show up every week, all over the world. Just big congratulations. Again, to everybody, you all did well. It was all fun. And can't wait for season 2. Everyone had a small part in this one way or the other. And
yeah, I know we're gonna do a little non-official thing here probably after summer, and then next season will be next year actually.
Yeah, but and then thank you to the streamers too. I know we're up here in the booth right now, but thank you to the rest of the streamers: Shady,
Yeah.
DJs, both the Overkills, Overkill, Mrs. Overkill, DJ,
Ballin' like Stalin.
Yeah, all the streamers that made this possible to get these good.
Raven Striker,
clips.
he uploads his stuff to
Yeah.
YouTube.
But I'm sure there's somebody I forget. It's not intentional, but just a lot. A lot went into this, and everyone full credit. It delivered. Very intense, very rewarding, and we just can't wait for the next time. But again, also thank you, personal shout out for the YJ channel. Thank you for all the gifted subs and all that. Thank you for the support of our channel. We hope it was an enjoyable stream. And yeah, we'll see everybody. We'll be back in the booth Monday night for the Race Affinity Series. We're back to iRacing, 8:30 Eastern. The next gen guys, they will head off to Sonoma for some road course racing. So I'd love to see you stop by. And if you're here for Wreckfest only, then we'll see you next time we do Wreckfest. But y'all take care. Have a great weekend. Happy St. Patrick's Day weekend. And we'll see you Monday night, 8:30 Eastern. Y'all take care.